Hello, everyone. Hey, welcome. I'm glad we're here in 2021, and this is okay. I think we're going. Yes. Okay. I'm glad we're here for 2021. This is the new video that I'm creating for our gardening. Okay. So this is the first day, and what you should do for the first day is walk around your garden and see what you need to do. Get this up here. Oh, here we go. Now I can see. All right. So we're going to take a look around. I couldn't get in on my cell phone, so it might be a little awkward with my computer walking around, but we're going to try to do it anyway. Okay. Yay. 2021. Okay. So as we walk around, we're going to need a few things to um, take a look. Okay, so I started a new channel in YouTube called the Health Channel, so I'm going to be posting my videos there too. But take a look, check it out. But today we're going to start, it's March 2021, and we're going to start looking at where we need to locate and put our vegetables and our seedlings and stuff. Okay, so first you have to take a look, you know, mine is already established. I've already looked at, where the sun comes in, and that's what you have to look at, depending on what type of sun or shade your vegetables or fruit needs. Most things that have flowers need a lot of sun, but there are cold weather crops that need shade. So you just have to find those locations in your garden. So we're going to start here. You can see. So we're going to start here, and this is, I don't know if you can even see. Gosh. Okay, so this is one little garden bed here. You see it's full of weeds and maybe leftover spinach. And I had this plastic thing to try to deter weeds. So, and it kept blowing around, so it didn't get permanently on the ground. And then if we walk around here, this is the rest of it's the L-shaped garden right here. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is to get your shovel, and if it goes in easily, then you don't have much work to do. But if it doesn't go in all the way, then you're going to have to amend it and fluff it up and add some mulch to it and any other ingredients that we'll talk about later. So let's take a look. So we're going to put this into the ground. So here's my shovel, and we're going to put it into the ground. Now I think I hit rock here. I'm going to go a little deeper over here. Oh, see, now here it goes all the way into the ground. So, I worked this last year, and I put, new dirt, took out all the rocks. So it goes pretty good here. I think I hit a rock there. Some places, might need a little working. So that's what we'll be doing over here, trying to make sure that the ground is pliable. I have this netting, so I got to go under the netting. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be going to all the sites all around my garden and see, where I need to put some work in. Okay, so let's walk around over here. So we have here here the dirt here. I'm going to press it on here. Now here it's very hard, even though we had stuff in the garden here, it's still pretty hard. If you can see, try to find my hand. Oh, there it is, way over there. Okay, so it's pretty hard here. I can't even push it in here. So let's keep walking. See what else we got here. Over here, getting caught in this netting. So I'm going to pull up the netting first, and then I'll be able to check it a little better. So see here, it doesn't even go halfway like it did over there. So it needs to go all the way down. So you have this much depth in your garden. And we're going to go over here. Same thing. We're going to try to dig down into the yard here. Not enough. And so over here. So here, we have some tomatoes from last year. And I don't know, in California, they just seem to flourish. So I won't dig this up. But I will come and harvest, these tomatoes. They're still good, still plenty, but I'm going to make this whole patch of tomatoes. I'm going to put everything all here, tomatoes, because it just wasn't enough tomatoes. And if you just need tomatoes, even though, it goes down and all the tomatoes are, on the vine, they hang down on my wall here, still wasn't enough tomatoes. We eat a lot of tomatoes. So I'm going to make this whole thing. I'm going to pull out the weeds. You can see we have, some weeds here that need to be pulled out. So that's some work that we have to do. Let's move upstairs and take a look. So that's on that side of the yard. And then on this side of the yard, we have another plant. It's a little higher. And we have, our kale and not much else. Just a lot of stuff that needs to be cleaned up in here. So let's walk upstairs. Oh, well, not yet. We have some greens over here. So these fare pretty well. So I can harvest some of these today and eat these. The broccoli's doing really well. I'm surprised. So I'm going to, pinch these off and eat these. These are really good. You just pinch them off and just eat them. They're so good I can't even get them into the house and make a whole broccoli soup out of them or something, which, we'll have some recipes that we'll be sharing that makes it really good and yummy soups. Okay, and so this will have to be cleaned out. I have some leftover peppers from last year, and some of my broccoli, it went to seed. All I did was just, pull these flowers off and then just throw them down into the ground here. I didn't even really plant them. And you see what grew. I got some more baby broccoli that just came up, And so that was just by throwing them in the ground, If they go to seed, don't worry about it. Just pluck them off. And I just throw them down there and the seeds will find a way and they'll just grow. So this has a little broccoli here, but it has so many little seeds. So I'll come back and do that. Okay. So let's go upstairs and see what we got in the greenhouse. I have to go through my husband's man cave. I have to tiptoe out through this thing. And so up here, this is the top of the garden. I have my lemon trees up here. They give lemons year round. And then I have another lemon tree, that gives lemons. So, if you like lemons, we occasionally use the lemons. Okay. And then up here, look at that spider, is my greenhouse. And right now I'm growing my seedlings, in this nice warm greenhouse. But there's some work that needs to be done here. So over there I have spinach. I have spinach over here. And then I have lettuce. So I'm going to have to clean that up. And then over here I have my seedlings down here. And so I have a lot of different things that I planted a month ago. So now they're up. So now I can take them out of the greenhouse and put them outside in the regular dirt. So a lot of these are tomatoes and things that I'm going to be planting out there, so we'll have a lot more tomatoes. Okay, but still needs to be cleaned up. And so my greenhouse is, I did this last year, but it's sort of falling apart. We had these Santa Ana winds, and I'm going to get you a bigger picture of my greenhouse. The Santa Ana winds came and really just tore it apart, but it's still standing, which is good. But I'm going to need to clean it up a little bit, make sure that the frame is more sturdy and that the plastic and the netting is in place and tacked together. Okay, so remember last year I had avocados, so I had to move the avocado tree away from the house. So here it is over here. Poor baby. He's surviving. He's a survivor. So I replanted him over here. So hopefully he's going to strive and give me avocados this year. It might take another year since it was sort of a drastic thing to take him out of the ground. And, he's regrown. So we'll see how he does this year. So what you need to do is take a survey of where you're going to plant. Then you're going to need to check the dirt out to make sure that it's worked over and you can get your shovel through. Shovel needs to be going through, so you have this much depth or more. More is better. And then it's supposed to rain Wednesday here in California, so I'm going to try to get the seeds in tomorrow. We're going to do that tomorrow, and then they'll have nice rain coming in to the seedlings, and that will help them grow really well and get them rooted in there. So if you haven't already done so, get your tools together, map out your place, prepare your dirt, make sure that you can dig in at least 5 inches, and then we'll start planting tomorrow. Now if it rains on Wednesday, we won't be outside. So this is a 5-day video taping. So this is the first day. We're also going to be doing some inside gardening. So we're going to use this this shoe rack. I don't know if you can see it. Let me turn it around. I'm going to be using this shoe rack, okay? And you can see it on the chair. And all it is it has like these little pockets, which are really good for gardening, And I think I'm going to hang it up. I'm going to find a place to hang it up over here. Maybe hang it up here. I think this is about the best place that I'm going to do. And it comes with these little hooks. Okay, these hooks here. And you can just, hang them up over here. We're going to put some peat moss in here. And then we're going to put our dirt. And then we can put our little seedlings in here also. So we're going to check that out this year, see how that works. I've seen vertical gardening a lot of other places too. There's a place on La Cienega before Jefferson. It's on the wall. It's so pretty, and I think it's easy. If you don't have a lot of space, then this is a good place to do it. You just find, a lot of areas in your yard. You may not have a dirt yard, but you could do vertical gardening. And then on Friday, we're going to do inside gardening and show you how to do your herbs. Show you how you do your herbs, and either put it into your sunroof if you have a sunroof, or you can put it in your refrigerator. So those are some options for people that don't have any space outside. But if you have space, that's absolutely wonderful. You can just use all that outdoor space and put it into vegetable space, so you don't have to go to the store. So things you can do at home. So I am going to be converting this other place that I didn't use last year. I didn't use this last year, So I'm going to use all this for the watermelon and melons in this area. So I've got to work that too. So anyway, if you have any questions, we'll start tomorrow at 7 also. And I hope you're ready. And I'm excited. I can't wait to get all these vegetables in. Last year I had okra and I didn't have any more okra today. So I am going to try to get a lot more okra and more tomatoes, kale, and green onions. I think I'm going to do the green onions down here. I had cantaloupe down, melons down there, and it didn't work out that well. So I'm going to put all the onions and garlic and everything down there. So I think that'll be a lot that I can use. So we use a lot of that when we're cooking. So we'll be doing cooking recipes and showing you how to use your vegetables and getting the most nutrients out of them. Okay? All right. Bye for now, but we'll see you in the morning. And happy gardening. And this is the survival gardening group. And if you survival gardening, and I will see you in the morning. And make sure you get all your stuff. Get your the shoe rack. It's called a shoe rack, and I'll try to put a link on where you can get one of these. But I think if you just go to the 99-cent store or Target, you can find one of these things. Okay, so we're going to be using this. So get your stuff before we start. It won't be till Thursday for the vertical gardening, and Friday we'll do the inside gardening. Unless it rains on Wednesday, we'll do the inside gardening on Wednesday. Okay? All right. See you later. Bye.